When was the last time you went to the cinema? For many people, it's been years. I'm your host, Steve Brown, and today's topic is the decline of cinemas across the world and whether it's all down to streaming services. We asked the public whether they prefer watching films at home or at the cinema, and these are their answers. So, do you prefer going to the cinema or streaming on the telly at home?
I prefer going to the cinema.
I prefer streaming because it's cheaper and then you can watch it whenever you want.
Streaming because it's cheaper.
In my opinion, streaming services are the main reason for the downfall of the cinema industry. The widespread availability of streaming services such as Netflix and Amazon Prime have made it so much more convenient for people to watch films in the comfort of their home, rather than at the cinema. Streaming has also seemed to devalue films to simple content. Directors such as Martin Scorsese argue that the streaming algorithms reduce cinema to mere content, a disposable commodity alongside TV shows and unscripted material. To maintain subscriber interest, streaming platforms produce a high number of original movies, which critics argue often results in a sea of generic, forgettable fare. 80% of the people that we interviewed said that they would rather watch a film at home than go to the cinema. We asked a second set of people whether they think streaming is the reason for the downfall of the cinema industry, or if there are other factors involved. About 80% of the people that I interviewed said that they prefer streaming. Do you think that that contributes to the downfall of the cinema industry?
I do, massively, yes.
Yes, I believe they have.
Do you think that streaming has contributed to the downfall of the cinema industry?
Yeah.
Yes, because it means that people don't have to actually go out and go to the cinema because they can just easily access it at home.
Because, streaming sites are, way cheaper. At the cinema, it gets, more boring. It's too much money. So a lot of people would prefer to, stream it on services so they can watch it at home.
Another point brought up was about pricing. Another big reason for the decline in cinema attendance is due to pricing. In some places, tickets for a film can be up to £20, and as much as the price of cinema food is joked about, this is the reason many people are deterred. I believe if cinemas were more reasonably priced without having to buy a pass, people would be more inclined to attend. This in turn would increase revenue, even if the prices are lowered. We asked people what would have to change for them to attend the cinema more often.
So I would make it a bit cheaper. Introduce more independent films into cinema instead of just showing big mainstream films.
For me to go to the cinema more often, they'd have to lower the prices.
I think that they would have to keep films in longer instead of just keeping them in for a couple of weeks.
Now, to conclude, I'll leave you with a simple question. What does the cinema industry need to do for you to become a regular customer? We would love to hear your responses. I've been your host, Steve Brown. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.